You make decisions.
Like choosing between two piece of cloth. Yeah,
Whatever decision it is, yeah. Do you make decisions?
yeah, I would say yeah.
Okay, so it isn't. You see, when you make a decision, that's
Hmm.
called you're saying this should be one. When you're choosing between two different type of cloths, as you're
Yeah.
saying this should be the one that I should have, and that's you pick that one. That's
Hmm.
the should. That's the ought to. That's the decision that you're making. And if you think steps ahead, which I hope you're capable of, right? If you
Hmm.
think steps ahead, then you can understand what should happen, right? Like, so I'm asking you yet again. Well, let me put it this way. Do you think Trump should go to prison if he's in the Epstein files?
I don't know. My opinion does not matter.
Can I just
Murky.
ask? Can I, sorry, Chip.
Yeah,
I
go
just
on.
want to. This is very complicated when it doesn't need to be. You have two worlds, right? One world is
Yeah.
where I get your best friend and I put a screwdriver in their eye. The other world, I don't do that. Which one would you think is better?
Can you? I'm sorry. Can you just repeat that again?
Yeah. So take your best friend in one possible world. I get a screwdriver and I put it in their eye.
Examples from the SAM site? Is that what?
Huh?
Because if so, I'm not going to bother searching. Oh no, you didn't. Perfect,
I don't know.
dude.
So yeah,
Well,
there's a
Lucky,
possible.
mute yourself.
There's a possible world where I get a screwdriver
mhm.
and I put it in your best friend's eye,
Oh,
or there's a possible world
Okay.
where I don't do that. Which one do you think's better?
I would say where you don't do that.
Okay, so why? When that could just be what is.
I mean, if you already did that, then
No,
that's
no,
what
it's not.
is, you know.
It's not. You pick those worlds.
See, this is the thing. It's like you're something which has not even happened. You're making me pick it. Like I don't even know.
No, but what you're
Exactly.
what you
That's moral prescriptions.
yeah,
Yeah.
what you're showing
Let's say
here,
hypothetical.
what
Yep.
what you're showing is here is you do have a preference and you understand which option would be wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
no,
I'm
that's
gonna
not what you've
always
been
pick
saying.
the.
What you've
No, no,
been
wait.
saying is, oh, I don't know. It is what it is. So
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is
know
what it is. Of
why
course,
you
once
are
it's
in.
happened, once it's happened,
Yeah, no, we're
once
not
it.
talking about once it's happened, okay? Because when you go to do a non-vegan action, you are paying for it to happen.
I'm not even non-vegan. I'm a vegetarian.
Well, you are non-vegan then if you're vegetarian, aren't you?
What does that mean?
Well, if you're not,
Oh, okay. Like,
right.
you mean like I consume milk and stuff,
Yeah, so
right?
you're not vegan because you're vegetarian, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that.
Okay. So I think we understand, okay, because I've been listening in. You do make
Hmm.
prescriptions. You do understand right from wrong. It's just now we're on the vegan conversation. Suddenly we're not quite sure. What's that all about?
Hmm.
Okay, so can we just
Yeah.
we're gonna go through the bullshit now. We've gone through it. Now Chip sorry, Chip, I just had to interject.
No, I mean,
Hmm.
please go on, vegan. Like you've been doing great, vegan case, and I think like Murky, you're being a little bit dishonest with all of this, to be honest, because I'm sure that when you see something happening, when you read the news or whatever, you do make a
Yeah.
judgment call. Oh, that should not happen. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's bad. We all do. It's normal to do so. And whether you have thought about it, whether you have made an abstraction out of it and actually questioned whether there's a logic towards why you think that's right or why you think that's wrong is a different case. You probably
Hmm.
haven't. But you do say that certain things are right and certain things are wrong.
Absolutely. I'm
Yeah.
sure that if you weren't in this conversation with vegans and we were questioning your behavior, I'm sure you've sat down even recently and gone, I don't like that they've done that. I think that's wrong. I'm sure you've done that.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So then what makes it justified in your view to exploit animals for the purpose of their secretions or whatever you do with these animals?
So, yeah, I think that's one of the questions I've asked, like, because like when I was in fourth grade, I eat meat for the first time. After that, I did not try it ever. But it was like I went to the butcher shop,
Yeah,
with my cousin.
yeah. Sorry, just to
And
be clear, we're in a room that's called Veganism is Better. Do you acknowledge that veganism would be better for animals?
for animals, of course. But for humans, it's like a big, like meat is like a big industry. They're never gonna, let go of that.
I'm not. That's not what you're being asked, though. Like, if I'm asking if veganism is better, I'm not asking you will it carry on. I'm not asking you how big the industry is. I'm just trying to understand your value system. Do you think that it
I don't
would?
have any values.
Well, you literally do. We've just dealt with that. Do not go back there. We know you have
Okay.
values. Do not troll. Okay? Are you going to be honest, or are you going to revert back to things we've
Yeah,
already
of
dealt with?
of course. I
Okay.
have a set of value
Yes,
system
we
which they have set
yes.
up inside me, my family, my
Okay.
surroundings, of
So I just want
course.
to see if your value system considers sentient beings.
No.
So not it doesn't consider human beings.
What does that mean? Like,
So sentient, a feeling being, someone who can have a subjective experience. So like a human or a dog or a cow, sentient beings.
yeah, of course. Like we feel emotional for them. Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, no, they can feel emotions as well, though, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So does your value system consider those beings? The cow, the chicken, the pig, the dog, the human.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so yeah, we're acknowledging that veganism is better for these beings, and you are saying that you consider them. So then why are you not vegan at this current moment, sorry?
Cause like this milk and this tofu, like all this. I don't think tofu is milk, by the way, but this milk is like it's really ingrained in my culture. It's like
Oh, so you're saying because of your culture, you are not vegan.
I never even thought of like I don't even think about food much.
Okay,
Like
well,
what do I eat?
what we're saying is you should start thinking about it because the consequence to an animal is so atrocious and horrible. It is time to start thinking about it.
I
And
know
if you
I
have
know
a
what you
values,
mean. I know what you mean.
yeah, if
But
you
it's
have
like
a, hang
it's
on,
not gonna do anything.
well,
It's not gonna affect
empirically,
anything.
that is just false. It is the case that we have an effect on our direct environment and environments outside of
Uh-huh.
ourselves, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure,
So
why not?
let's just drop that. You do have an impact. It can either be bad, good, or neutral, even in some cases. But what we're saying is you're going to have a bad impact on those animals because if you purchase, things that mean exploiting them or sending them to the
Yeah.
slaughterhouse, it's going to be bad for them, yes?
Of course,
Of
of course.
course. So you need to go vegan then. If your value system means I consider individuals outside of myself and you
See,
acknowledge that
I know,
veganism
I
is
know, I know, I know. Wait, listen. See, this is the point. Like whatever you said, okay, I would say I agree with that. But let's just not take this guy Murky over here, okay? Let's just take anyone who you are having debate with. You should just stop there and never say that you should be a vegan. They're never gonna become vegan.
I became vegan because people were telling me I should go vegan. What do you mean? That's again a
Yeah,
claim that
of
you can't.
course.
Of course.
I
So
mean,
now
a
we can drop.
majority of doesn't.
Well,
The majority, they're just gonna fight you over.
so hang on. If I tell someone, oh, you shouldn't punch people, I should just stop if I live in a world where most people punch people, or should I just
Sub
talk about what I
that's
think?
subjective.
Yeah, Murky, are you saying if you can't beat them, join them? Like if you can't convince them, you're gonna join them in doing what the bad thing is?
There's only two options. You can either join or just, do your own thing.
Yeah, so what we're saying is you could do your own thing and go against the people doing something that you think is bad. And as you said, you think this is a bad thing to do to animals, right?
Yeah, it's like a subjective option. Depends on the individual.
Yeah, you can take a good option or a bad option. Which one fits better with who you are as a person? Doing the right thing by your view or doing the wrong thing?
So this is the game thing. I don't know, man.
You don't know if you are capable of doing something that you think is the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you're
Yeah.
capable of making choices, Murky? Are you
Murky's trolling,
capable
by
of
the way.
No, I'm not.
making
No, I'm not.
Bruh.
He's
choices?
clearly just being.
Bruh.
Yeah, let's just obfuscate
like-
everything
No,
and
it's,
just
wait,
be
it's like
I don't
Exactly.
even thought.
I don't.
no. Listen.
No, let's just say, right? You know it to be better to be vegan. You know it to be the right thing by your own value system. You want to consider sentient beings, but you're not going to do it by your own view. You are doing the wrong thing. That's who you want to be as a person. Okay. Well, we're done here, no? You've acknowledged it's better. You just can't be asked because I guess you're not the victim. So sucks to be them, I suppose. Yo.
Yeah, so I muted Murky. Do you really want to continue the conversations with Murky? Because
No.
they are a troll. It's been
Yeah.
pretty clear.
I
Okay.
think that's good. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
clearly a troll.